telling y'all right now, the best apple you could get is a pink lady apple. They're firm, they're tangy, they're sweet. Best apple you could get. Today we're going to be checking out Illest of Our Time by Ren. The only artist I've ever heard say, I am the illest rapper, I am the illest alive, I am the illest alive. The best rapper alive.
I've been saying I was the best when I was 14. Been saying I was the best. I probably wasn't at that time, but I knew nobody. You gotta do how they doing it now.
Of course, Ren doesn't label himself as a rapper. I feel like the best label for a Ren would be artist, because a true artist is creative in many different ways. A true artist doesn't just make words rhyme or stick to one specific sound. A true artist can do it all. A true artist is creativity. Ren isn't just a rapper, you know. And I would know because I was a rapper for a while before I went from rapper to artist. And all I listened to for the longest time was rap.
Wagon look better when the gloom out. Canary shine brighter in the dark. I bought the moon out.
Before I was introduced to alternative.
You laughed at my face when I told you how much it hurt.
Country.
Last night we let the liquor talk.
Pop.
This thing where I get older but just never wiser.
K-pop.
Go out with you, where you wanna go? Find a little spot, just sit and talk.
Folk. All these different styles. Afro beats. All these different styles of music that I've come to love. But I'm gonna check this out. Rate it from 1 to 10. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Illest of Our Time by Ren. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, go. What is up with these big masks you keep putting in these videos, bro? Stop it, it's not Saw.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens, psychopathic tendencies, a pathological.
Goddamn. That's kind of scary.
Entity, if everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of.
Hold on, run that back. Some of those weren't even people, they were like heads on sticks.
Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary.
Okay, just one of them weren't a person.
Dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time.
Get it poppin', hot rockin'. I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-Gordon of Oppin'. The strangest thing, I'm the boss. When the danger lingers, I'm plotting.
Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like popping.
The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin.
I can see him like at one of his shows doing this as like an intro song. Like this would really like, you know, after the hype man, if he has a hype man, because some people like Ed Sheeran do it by themselves. I feel like this would really like get the crowd hype, you know, and ready for like the rest of the concert.
I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 6, 6, 6, flow, crucify a Catholic.
Maverick, anti-hero villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive.
Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets, I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion, I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms and alchemist. Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it.
Pull up, pull up, pull up to the place when I pull it back.
Pull up to the place. I gotta hear that again.
Similes and synonyms, an alchemist, evangelist. Spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it. Pull up, pull up, pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, sang it, shot right into space.
And I'm pretty sure some of y'all are wondering why my voice is so low and calm. I'm usually louder than this, and I'm usually screaming at the top of screaming. But my woman is right on the other side of this wall behind the camera, and she's sleeping. So I'm doing my best to be on my best behavior and not wake this woman up. So yeah.
Music for the hooligans let loose on the estate. Call the police and the riot bands that people wanna play. Hey.
Freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchy breeding ground? The poor get poorer while the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom I own. Top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome. Spitting for Britain I shown, buzz like a cellular phone.
I pin like Tyson, an icon, go twice in.
I love when people start out the song really soft and then the flow just keeps changing as you progress through the song. I love that. That's what keeps an entire song so interesting, you know? It's not because you don't know what to expect next. Plus, on top of that, this is something I worked on for. By the way, if you ever want to hear any of my music, the first link, it will say outro song. That'll lead you to everything else I've done. But the one thing I really love is how you can make the song super simple, but still incorporate articulate words in the song in a form and fashion to where you can still hear fans screaming it back to you when you're on stage. I had to work on that for a long time. It takes somebody of true skill who has really taken their time to hone their skills and get good at their craft to be able to do that. And I can tell that this guy right here, he takes his craft very serious. And he doesn't do track fillers. This is why this is going to be added to my playlist on Spotify.
Left, right in, I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are.
Hold up, back that up. I like that part. That's my favorite part right there.
Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are. I spit fast like a NASCAR, don't believe me, then fuck your shit. I don't feel so well.
You know what I like about Ren too? I don't know if this is how he speaks, when he's talking normal, but his attitude, and I don't mean like bad attitude. It's like the way he carries himself and the way he delivers his music. It's got the attitude of an angry Gordon Ramsay. Can y'all see that? That's just what I feel when I listen to his his rasp in his voice when he's rapping. You can tell he's actually feeling the words because they're all personal.
I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well.
Calling medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then start. Things go wrong, hit by King Kong, ace one tom bomb like Hardy Brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I
want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Vanish from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. Want to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the
He's probably switched up his flow 7 times already. This is amazing.
Corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find.
Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
Oh wait, is there more? Oh, I think that was it. Easy 9.3. Easy 9.3. That whole song was fire. It's definitely got replay value. This is a song that would keep me awake if I was, because like sometimes I go on really far trips every year, and I'll weigh whether or not it's worth getting a plane ticket or just driving myself. The last one I did, I drove like 13 hours. Just because with all of the inconveniencies and the overlay and the people and the bullshit, it would be a better benefit to me if I just drove. So I drove, and I just made a keep me awake playlist. That would make my keep me awake playlist. But yeah, Ren is definitely he's different. He's like and I'm not comparing him to anybody. I'm just putting together. I'm doing what most people do. They put together like blends of people just to like get some sort of a understanding of their style. And he feels like a mixture of Kanye and Eminem. Yeah, Kanye and Eminem, maybe with a little splash of Lil Wayne, maybe. And I'm pretty sure you could probably blend in like a few UK artists in that as well. But I'm not too familiar with a crap ton of the UK scene. So like, there aren't really a lot of artists I could throw into the mix as far as his style is concerned. But let me know what y'all thought down in the comment section below. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm trying to remember, there was one more thing I wanted to say. Before I end the video. But somebody told me he produces his own music as well. That probably increases my respect for Ren over that of most artists, because with all the artists I've met, famous and non-famous, and the engineers that I've met that have worked behind the scenes of somebody like Future, Drake, or the people that you don't see, a lot of these people have ghostwriters. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using other producers' sounds. I just feel like it's more personal and special when, you're expressing yourself, and you're literally, here's how I view a song. This is how I view a song. A song that's been produced, written, and recorded by you alone, and nobody else was involved with that piece of work or that record. I feel like this is me like prying my brain open and letting all of the people on the other side of the camera or the speaker literally walk inside my brain. It's like I just opened the door and I let you guys inside my head. That's how I view a piece of work like that. But I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave recommendations. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.